gentlemen, contest number 3 is 6 3-minute rounds of boxing in the welterweight division. Introducing to you firstly, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the black collar shorts trimmed with white. At the weight he scaled 10 stone, 2 pounds 7 ounces. Tonight is his 138th professional contest. Please welcome from Reading, always smoking, Ibrar. And opposing him, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the silver spangled shorts trimmed with red, black and white. At the weight he scaled 9 stone, 12 pounds. His perfect, unblemished record this evening reads 5 contests, 5 wins. 2 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Presenting from his hometown of Blackburn, here is the undefeated Shakeeb, the Storm Alley. Timekeeper at the bell, Phil Seymour. Referee in charge of the action, Bury's finest, Mr. John Latham. 6 3-minute rounds.
Jake Bolger just telling us he's put 2 stone on Luke, not just the 1. Don't forget, you get your comments in, hashtag VIP Boxing Live. I know we've neglected you tonight. And on my Facebook stream, let us know what you think.
Seconds out, round 1.
Remember about Shakeeb, very, very sharp, isn't he? Razor sharp. Puts his punches together well. Carries power as well. He's got a couple of knockouts in his 5 wins against journeymen. It's always, if you're stopping journeymen, it's always a good sign that you do carry a bit of a dig.
Yeah, and he's not really had an off night so far in his career. He's looked bang on in every fight, and he's making improvements every time we see him. Really promising fighter from the VIP stable.
Kaylee Benson watching on the stream. Yeah, Ross Coxey won. He got a 39-38 decision against Jamie Quinn Kaylee.
Doesn't really tell the story of the fight though, does it? A 39-38.
So distracted. Shakeeb Ali's looking very, very good again to me. Some fighters catch your eye, don't they, when you watch them, and it's the way Shakeeb puts his punches together, just moves off and always punches in 3s and 4s.
Wait till he lands an uppercut as well, because that's probably the single best shot I've seen while I've been commentating. That one that he knocked Liam Richards out with it. It wasn't just a knockout, he was on the canvas for a while, snapped his head back with the uppercut. It's one of those ones you dream of, the fight. You step back as the opponent dives in and you catch him right on the chin with an uppercut.
Nice body shot by Shakeeb and a right hand over the top. I know he's been sparring with Kane Gardner, who's a lot bigger, so that's not going to do him any harm at all. Kane's a really good amateur, wasn't he? And I know he had a training camp if I get my words out, a bit disrupted with a chest infection. We'll see how that affects him if the fight goes into 3 and 4, but I would imagine he'd have more than enough gas in the tank to get through this, but looking nice and sharp early on.
Even when he's not throwing punches, he's still busy, isn't he, using his feints and making his opponent expend energy, trying to get out of the way a shot. And there's that uppercut that we were talking about landing. Just as Ibrar tried to close the distance, the uppercut landed.
Good. 2 beautifully placed body shots as well. Really turning his hips into those shots. Just a little step back as well. There's the uppercut again. Picks it beautifully, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the dangerous shot from Shakeeb. One that really does the damage.
Normally Ibrar makes the whirring noises when he's feeling it in the 3rd and 4th,
yeah.
and we're getting it in the 1st round this time.
I think that says something, doesn't it?
First round in the bank there for Shakeeb. Natalie Farrell about to tell us it's round 2.
Corners, 10 seconds. Seconds out. Round 2.
It's going to be more of the same from Shakeeb Ali here, I think. Going to be more than happy with what he did in the first round. There's a good crowd in here tonight, Luke, isn't there?
Yeah, usually the shows kind of fill up as we go along towards the main event, but there's a lot of people here right from the opening bell tonight. It's packed, and it's good to see people are sticking around after their fighters fought. A lot of people were here to see Adam Ridge earlier on, but they're all still here watching the fights.
Aisha Bibi, is Harry on at 9? We're expecting Haroon between 9:45 and 10 o'clock tonight. We've lost one. He was supposed to be on just after 10, but we've lost one fight from the bill. We've lost Mark Jefferson, Daryl Sharp, so we're expecting Harry to be on at around 9:45 tonight. Mark Jefferson against Daryl Sharp would have been an absolute war, wouldn't it? It's a shame that I hope we can remake that for another VIP show.
Yeah, if the Daryl Sharp turned up, the one that wanted to have a war, I tell you what, that would have stole the show tonight, but it wasn't to be, unfortunately.
Ali just went for that right uppercut you were talking about, Luke, where he just took a step back, let Ibrar walk forward and looked to put that right uppercut through his guard. It's a dangerous, dangerous shot.
Seems to be no sharpness in Ibrar's work, and normally he's quite sharp when he does throw anything, but he seems quite lethargic, like he's feeling the pace a bit here already.
You could say that's down to taking it on short notice, but he does that most weeks, doesn't he? So he's going to be accustomed to that. I just wonder if he's a little bit wary of opening up a bit much or going too quick because of what's coming back at him tonight.
And that's absolutely right as well, because Shakeeb punches very, very hard, and we've seen that before. There's the uppercut again landed. I think Shakeeb just needs to look to the body a little bit more, because when Ibrar is getting his hands up, his elbows are quite high, leaving his body open. There's the shot again, maybe a left up to the body, change it up a little bit.
Just trying to get Ibrar to throw first, Shakeeb, wasn't he there? Switch southpaw, he's looking to walk him onto something. I like him when he gets off first, Shakeeb, you know, when he looks to put that uppercut in when he's let his hands go, when he's set up with a jab. That's what I like when Shakeeb does.
I think he's already just trying new things in there. I think he's realised that he's quite comfortable and he can afford to try little things, but like you said, he's at his best when he's forcing the pace, throwing lots of shots, and landing those uppercuts.
Charlan just mentioning Kaz Niaz there. I know there's been some talk for some reason between a fight between Kaz Niaz and Shakeeb Ali. As far as I'm aware, Kazim Niaz fights at welterweight. It's a good couple of divisions above Shakeeb, but hopefully that fight doesn't get made.
Corners, 10 seconds.
I don't think Shakeeb's the type to turn down a challenge, so it might be the people that look after those guys might need to just have a word and take that fight off the table, I think.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense for either man at this stage of the career, does it? They're different weight divisions, they can both progress the way they are, and if they meet down the line, then so be it. But like you said, if you offer them the fight, neither of them are going to say no.
Just slowing down here, aren't we, in this third round? Shakeeb's just taking his foot off the gas a little bit, and Ibrar's just got into his rhythm, slowly working out what Ali's doing.
He's really looking for that uppercut now, Shakeeb. He knows it's landed quite a few times and he's looking for that shot.
Just think Ibrar's got wise to it though. That's what
Yeah.
I was saying in the last round. I like it when he tries to mix it in. You know, he lets his jab and right hand go and then brings that uppercut, so he's not telegraphing it so much.
And that's when it has its most success, when it's on the end of a combination.
Forget hashtag VIP Boxing Live or comment on the Facebook stream. Let us know what you think. You don't have to pay to watch us online tonight, unlike some other channels. You get to hear Nigel Travis say the word cacophony. Jamie Moore helped us out. We're going to get Lee Blundell beat Ryan Rhodes. He's going to jump on for a couple of fights. And then Amir Khan's promised he'll commentate on his brother Harry's fight later on tonight. So stick with us.
And Ashley Payton, of course.
Ashley Payton as well.
And whoever else we can spot ringside. We just do the usual trick of sticking a microphone in front of someone and making them commentate with us.
Oh, just something's happened there to Shakeeb Ali's right eye. I don't know if it was a clash of heads or maybe a thumb or something like that.
Yeah.
I was just distracted, but he pulled away from a little clinch there, rubbing his right eye.
I think it looked more like a thumb than a head clash. It looked like it'd gone into his eyeball rather than around the eye where you normally get cut from head clashes. He was blinking like there's something wrong with his eye.
Yeah, he's blinking and rubbing his eye. I couldn't quite see, but was it a left hook and the thumb went in?
I think so. I'm not too sure, but that's what it looked like to me.
I was just getting it looked at in the corner there. They picked up on it straight away as well. Everything's okay, just a painful little nasty knock.
I think he's just said it was a thumb in the eye. Something for him to worry about, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean,
sometimes they have a habit of really swelling closed quite quickly, don't they?
I mean, he seems to be blinking okay in the corner now already. That's something Ibrar will certainly be targeting in this round. Testing out how bad it is.
Corner, 10 seconds.
Certainly reddened up very quickly.
Seconds out.
Keep our eye on that, see if it swells shut over the next round or so.
Yeah, it is slightly swollen already. That only happened a minute or so ago.
Something for Shakeeb Ali to think about there. He's had it all his own way so far, but just a little spanner in the works. He doesn't strike me as the type to fight sensibly to protect it though, Shakeeb.
No.
I think he's more likely the type to try and get things over and done with.
Yeah, I was just going to say he's got two options now really, hasn't it? To get behind that jab, move around and get through the rounds, or really put it on Ibrar and try and get a stoppage, and looks like he's doing the second.
I don't know what was the crowd shouting there. I've never seen the referee warm a crowd before, but that's what we've just had. I've got the earphones on, so hopefully the ringside microphones picked it up if it was funny. It's ignited it, that, hasn't it? Whatever was said.
Yeah, maybe he was telling Shakeeb to put it on Ibrar or something, and never seen a referee do that before, but security have got him now.
Just switching stances a fair amount tonight, Shakeeb, isn't he? I think the right hand's his most powerful, you know, whether he's standing orthodox or southpaw. I think his right hand is the danger shot, isn't it, either way?
It's like natural power he has. It's not really the way he throws it, because he can throw it from either stance. It's just that right hand's dynamite when he throws it.
Weighed in at 9 stone 12 tonight, so he is going to be a super featherweight. Shakeeb, isn't he?
Yeah.
When the title opportunities come.
Big one as well.
Yeah, beautiful right uppercut. Here we go. We've got the voice of VIP TV, Lee Hogan. What do you make of this so far, Lee?
I like Shaq. I think he could be special. He's a nasty little sod, isn't he?
Yeah, I was just saying that some fighters would catch your eye, don't they? And Shakeeb's one of them.
Yeah,
the way he puts his
but he
punches
does it with
together.
ease. He doesn't seem to try too hard, and yet he's been catching that signature uppercut of his throughout every round, hasn't he? It's a hard night's work for Mr. Riyaz.
He's got power, hasn't he, Shakeeb, as well?
Yeah, he has. Yeah, like I say, he doesn't seem to be. He sends them over, but it's with ease. It's not. Nothing's really forced with him, and like I say, it's a hard 6 rounds for him tonight.
What else are you looking forward to, Lee? Go on, you've been around.
Starkey.
You've been around the gyms.
Starkey and Omar.
Starkey and Omar. It's going to steal the show, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah. I think without a doubt, it's the two VIP fighters, one another again.
Bonus, 10 seconds.
Starkey's got a lot to prove after last time out. You know what I mean? In a fight that he was in control of, you know, until he got dropped. So,
Seconds out.
Omar's got a lot to prove the way he talks.
I'm-
You know, it's one of those things that if you talk big, you've got to deliver, haven't you? And this is a big step up for him, a real big step up.
I know you spoke to both lads at the weigh-in. Is Ricky coming to fight tonight? You know, has Ricky got the bit between his teeth and thinks
Ricky's
he can beat
really
Omar?
really coming to fight, and Omar's, it's going to be his toughest fight, you know, without a doubt. If he comes through it, then you know, that proves that, you know, you can't stop him from talking.
But there's that right uppercut, Lee. Riyaz badly hurt.
Yeah.
Just
Is
as
this the final round now?
no, this is a fifthly out of 6. Just as we were talking about that right uppercut, there it is.
beautiful. Well, he's made him go woo, which he likes to do on several occasions.
You don't often see Ibrar get dropped like he virtually dropped to
Luke
his
did it,
knees
didn't
and
he?
then he bounced
I
back
just
up.
say he reminds me a little bit of Luke Shacks, but with a little bit more power. But then again, Luke's what, 20, and Shacks, even though he doesn't look it, I think Shacks is 25, isn't he?
People say I've got youthful good looks, Lee, but Shakeeb's got them as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, say Luke has as well, but actually he is. Are you 18 yet, Luke?
19 now, mate.
19, big 19. Still a teenager, mate.
Although there was a picture of Lee on the VIP on the Facebook website, Lee the Lady Killer Hogan,
Yeah.
in his younger days.
Very much younger days, isn't it, mate? Life's not been kind to me, let's put it that way.
He had an
It's a
uphill.
hard night for Riyaz, this, isn't it?
Lee used to have an uphill paper round, and then he pushed his bike uphill going on the way home.
Right, I'm going to love you and leave. I'm going to do some interviews. See you in a bit, lads.
See you, Lee.
Tell you what, how Ibrar's still on his feet, I'll never know, because he basically touched the canvas, didn't he? And then Shaq's jumped all over him, and he was still there throwing punches.
Just went for that right uppercut again. Then it takes a talented fighter when you know what the danger punch is, but they're still able to land it.
Yeah.
He must be doing very subtle things to just throw Ibrar off all the time to open up the gaps to that shot. But yeah, you're right. His backside nearly touched the floor, didn't it, when that right hand landed? He just bounced back up.
I think he's picking the uppercut a lot more this round. He was throwing it as his lead in the past few rounds, but here he's really thinking about it, throwing his jab, setting it up, and then throwing the uppercut, which is opening the gap for him to land it, and he nearly got Ibrar on the canvas because of it.
Yeah, another round in the bank there for Shakeeb Ali. Coming up for a sixth and final round. I think he'll be pretty happy considering the late notice opponent, the illness during camp. Quite happy with his night's work.
Yeah, and that little injury got to his eye is probably a good thing for him, that he knows he can get through things like that now, and he actually spurred him on to put in a few more shots when he's in close with Ibrar. He's cruising the fight at the moment.
Busy night here at Wigan's Robin Park Arena. Some real ticket sellers on, people standing up
Corners, 10
around the
seconds.
aisle, nearly every seat's taken. Really good to see.
Seconds out for the
It's
sixth.
only going to get full as
Final
well as the
round.
night goes on, because there's still ticket sellers to come.
Just spent most of his final round southpaw, Shakeeb, hasn't he? Now, just as I say that, he just switches back, but looking to keep his distance, isn't he? And just look for little openings to get into that right uppercut, but just stay away and keep busy now, really.
Yeah, but that's what we were talking about earlier. Ibrar knows if he leads with that uppercut, he can deal with it and block it. It's when it's on the end of a few shots that when it's really going to get through. Nice work again from Shaks. That was a nasty little head clash there. No cuts or anything, which is good, but there's another woo. Just to finish the night.
Just coasting it out now, Shakeeb. It's our third fight of the night, just drawing to a close here. We've still got 6 more to go for you. I'll run through them after we've had the official result of this fight. Those of you tuning in to watch Harry Haroon Khan, he's going to fight around, we think, between 9:45 and 10 o'clock tonight, fighting against Guy Ladodu. Plenty more to come before there, and we've also got a fight after Haroon as well tonight.
There we go then. Another fight in the back for Shakeeb Ali.
Yeah, some real moments of quality, isn't there? Every time Shakeeb fight, he seems to produce at least 1 or 2 potentially fight-ending moments, doesn't he? He did it then, somehow Ibrar stood up to it.
Yeah, and to hit Ibrar with a shot like that and wobble him, it says a lot. We saw Luke Evans do it a few months ago, and Shakeeb Ali's done it. But apart from that, I can't remember too many times where you've seen Ibrar in trouble, because he's a tough man.
We'll go over to Michael Pass to get the official announcement, but pretty confident Shakeeb Ali stays unbeaten.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 absorbent rounds of action, referee John Latham has adjudged this contest 60 points to 54 points for your winner. And still undefeated in 6 professional contests, the pride of Blackburn, the Storm, Shakeeb Ali. And a young man, ladies and gentlemen, who originally was from Blackburn, now making a living in Reading and all around the country. As always, a great ambassador for boxing, Reading's Ibrar Smoking Riyaz.